Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Matt here, and we back with another episode of Matter of Fact MMA. Well, let's just get on into it. There was the season premiere a couple nights ago of The Ultimate Fighter, TUF. Are you tough enough? The Ultimate Fighter, season 30 or 31 or season, whoever cares. Premiered the other night. Conor McGregor versus Team Chandler, Team Michael Chandler. And if you can't tell by my enthusiasm for this, it wasn't good. It was terrible, bro. Like, come on, man. Come on, UFC, bro. I didn't hit the camera. I didn't got so upset. Come on, UFC, bro. Like, man, y'all sold for $4.5 billion, bro. Like, y'all merged with WWE Endeavor, and now you like 20 billion up or something. Bro, like, you make 600 and something million a year off ESPN alone. Bro, y'all can't put on a good show. So let's get into it. It's going to be real quick because there's nothing really to get into. So, The Ultimate Fighter premiered the other night. Team McGregor versus Team Chandler. So this season, if you're not really familiar with The Ultimate Fighter, it's just basically a reality show from back in the day that really it put the UFC on the map. And, basically they get a lot of regional fighters, a lot of rookie fighters, whatever you want to call them. They put them all in a house. Used to be they would pump them full of alcohol and there'd be all these little shenanigans, you know what I'm saying? Little treachery might go on, And they put them all in this house and, they kind of get together and do a lot of crazy stuff. And then at the end of each episode, two of the guys would fight. And like they basically would pair everybody off into two teams, I should say. One for this coach, one for that coach. So you got two teams. Each episode, one of the coaches selects one of their guys to fight somebody else on the team. And they, if they win, they advance on the tournament. That's basically what it is. I'm just saying if you didn't know. If you've been watching TUF, it's just like, whatever, bro. So here's the deal. Let's just get right to it because I see a lot of the MMA media, MMA sphere, I see a lot of everybody's reacting to this. Everybody's upset, whatever. All the pundits and everything. MMA media. Here's the deal, bro. What makes this show suck is just let's get right down to it. I know y'all are upset that, one team is the prospects and one team are, the veterans but the prospects, some of them are older than the veterans and, Dana White looked crazy and Dana White didn't seem like he wanted to be there. Like all of y'all are saying all this stuff. They're still wearing the basketball style jerseys. Look, bro, we don't care about none of that, all right? People that are going to watch The Ultimate Fighter, there's only one reason anybody is tuning in this year, period. It's the King of Snow, Conor McGregor. That's the only reason anybody is tuning in, bro. We trying to see this man go in there out that proper 12 and that snow. And act wild, you know what I'm saying? Do some wild stuff, turn over a table, throw a chair up, push Michael Chandler backwards over Ottoman. You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to see, man. And it's like, what are y'all doing, bro? Like I'm not even a Conor McGregor fan, but I enjoy seeing the meltdown of Conor McGregor. Like, I love seeing this man self-destruct because he self-destructs in like the most glorious way, kind of like John Jones. When these two go hard, they go hard. Like when they fail, they fail. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, don't bring this show to me with. I'm a fan of Roosevelt Roberts. You know what I'm saying? I like a couple of these fighters. I used to watch him when he was in UFC. Frankly, I didn't even know that the dude had been cut from the UFC. I thought he just had a fight in a while. You know what I'm saying? I didn't even know he was cut, bro. So it's good to see him back because I like his fighting style. But dude, no one cares. Like, okay, so if you're MMA media or MMA fan, whatever, first off, no one cares about Dana White, all right? So we don't need to see Dana out there acting like a Eddie Hearn and a good promoter. We don't care, bro. All right. Dana likes to S talk, and that's what we like. So it's cool. We don't care what Dana looks like on the show. We don't even really care about Michael Chandler. Michael Chandler, he only becomes a part of this puzzle if Conor McGregor steps into the octagon, which it remains to be seen because your boy, he's looking a little bloated. He's looking a little big. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if he's even going to make it into the octagon. Part of me, side note, part of me actually thinks that Conor might not end up making that walk, at least not anytime soon. I don't know if he's actually going to even fight Michael Chandler. Part of me is thinking because they don't have any chemistry. And if he's going to do it, I would think he wants it to be as big as possible. And him and Chandler don't have no chemistry, no personality towards each other. You think they would, good country, hardworking American dude versus wild, crazy snow filled Conor McGregor. He's slinging proper 12 bottles at people and stuff. And he's, filthy rich. But it's like, bro, they don't have that chemistry. It wasn't there. It kind of seemed like Michael Chandler probably has things he would like to say about Conor, but he probably can't say them about Conor because if you make Conor too mad, Conor will walk and you won't have a fight, which obviously I'd fight Conor McGregor and get knocked out real quick for the amount of money you could make. So obviously Chandler wants the fight, but he's scared to sell the fight or say anything against Conor McGregor because if you say something that he totally takes the wrong way, outside of fight promotion, if he believes it's outside of fight promotion, that dude will walk. I mean, he's like 300 million up or something. He'll walk. I ain't tripping on fighting Michael Chandler. So part of me kind of thinks that Conor is not, I don't know if he's going to fight Michael Chandler, but I almost feel like he's just going to wait around maybe to early next year or something, then make his comeback. He might go through the holidays and everything, hang out and stuff with his family, spend a lot of money, you know what I'm saying, do his thing, and maybe come back first quarter of next year, maybe about March or so, February, something like that. And he'll probably go in there, against, and I made a joke about this, but I wouldn't be surprised. He'll step in there like Matt Brown for the knockout record. Something crazy. Plus, they've been chirping each other on Twitter. So it's like, I don't even know if he's even going to fight Michael Chandler. I think he will fight again, but I don't think Michael Chandler's the guy he's going to fight. He might, though. I wouldn't, it is what it is. Who cares? Nevertheless, the point of all this is there wasn't any McGregor or anything going on, and Michael Chandler was boring. Conor definitely looked like he had been up for 7 days straight. He looked like a rich up for 7 days straight. You know what I'm saying? Where you can afford good electrolytes. You know what I'm saying? You got good, good Fiji water. You got good water. You know what I'm saying? He can get an IV after 2 or 3 days of snow and drinking and everything else. A little bit of greenery. He can step out, get him an IV. He's back in it. But you can still tell, he's on like 7 days straight, no real sleep. And, he was doing a lot of weird tweets and stuff during the time that they were recording this. So it's like, come on, man. He was doing some stuff. But, he looks all bloated. His skin's all oily. He just looks crazy, bro. He just looks crazy. He looks like he's having a good time. You 300, 400 million up. You're going to have a good time. But, I don't know. It is what it is. It was the first episode. The fight wasn't really that good. It was fast. I apologize, but I'm not sure the name of the guy that was eliminated in that first fight. And that's no disrespect to him, but, he had a great story with his family and everything. And your heart went out to the man when he lost. And he was very emotional. So, shout outs to that man wherever he is, but, Roosevelt Roberts wins and Conor looked disconnected as ever from everything to do with his team. And Chandler looked like he was connected, but it was like they didn't show Chandler really doing coachy type things, just barely, but not really. So, I don't know. The UFC has got to just... Who are they hiring? Like who who is advising like the people that are making the programming? Like, I don't know if that's necessarily Dana White. I doubt it is, or I doubt he's the guy. I mean, you know, whatever. But who? You got to wonder about these big corporations. Like, who are you hiring with these terrible ideas? Like, who are these sheltered Ivy League weirdos that y'all hire that are like, TUF season 31 or season 30, whatever season. We need Conor McGregor. We need Michael Chandler. We want to tame him down. We want Conor to look like he's an upstanding citizen. We don't want to see the wild, crazy Irishman running through the streets with his shirt off. No, that's not what we want. We don't want to see Michael Chandler cut a good country promo on Conor McGregor. No. We want him to look regular. Conor's in a suit. Chandler's in a basketball jersey. I mean, anyway, that was my review for the first episode of The Ultimate Fighter, otherwise known as TUF. So, you know, I believe I labeled this video as, TUF Review Episode 1. I cannot promise you there will be any other reviews, but if there are, I'll probably keep them at about 5 minutes. You know, it'd be a 5-minute little make fun of a couple people and move on, unless they shock me and do an entertaining episode. So, I don't know, but that's what it is. TUF, whatever. That was that. It was the first episode. I appreciate you guys for joining me for another episode of Matter of Fact MMA. Like, subscribe, comment. I really appreciate every time you listen to one of these videos, or if you stumble across it and hear a couple of minutes and, maybe you share a chuckle. I appreciate it. But nevertheless, I'll catch you next time. Peace.